Hello, hello. I'm Old Biddy Gaming, and thank you for stopping by. Today we're starting in Farthest Frontier. I have played a little bit of it on my phone, and yeah, it seems like it's going to be fun. I have been without internet for so long now that I can't believe I'm actually back on a full screen again. I guess the baling wire on the at the cable company came loose or whatever, but we were without internet and television for a long time. But they finally got it up and running, so hopefully it's going to last a while. I hope. I hope. So I want to start a new settlement, which is great about this game. You got a game guide, and it kind of walks you through it a little bit, and that helps. It really does. I am going to start on Pioneer, which is the easiest. You've got Pioneer, which is easy. You got Trailblazer, which is kind of medium. I mean, it's harder. It scales the number of villagers, months of food, and stocks of other essential items you begin with. So you start with less, you have less villagers, you get more hostile animals and raiders. Vanquisher is extremely hard. It scales the villagers and the food and the stock and other essential items you begin with by a lot. Hunting and wildlife is a challenge level increases. You get attacked more often by wolves and bears and boars, and this one here is even worse. Hostile forces, you get a lot of them in here and a whole bunch of them there. Healthcare, you've got easier chance of getting disease or rabies or any of the old time pioneer type food and stuff. So I'm going to start on Pioneer. Easy one. Yes. I am going to change the name. Let's call it... Since we're going to play on the new map, which is Idyllic Valley, it is set up for new players. And that's basically what I am. It's the easy map that has a lot of resources. It's just easier to learn and play the game, and that's what we're going to start on. So I am going to change the name. Right now it's New Townsville. Let's call it Peaceful Valley. There we go. Since we're playing on the Idyllic Valley, let's go with a large map size. We can play in pacifist mode. If you put a check mark there, it means you won't have anybody raiding your village or town, but it also takes away a food source, the wolves and the bears. So it disables raiding parties, invading armies, and aggressive animals like wolves and bears. So that makes it a lot harder, because all you basically have left is a few boar and some deer. So I'm not going to play in pacifist. Yeah. Let's go to advanced settings. There. Peaceful Valley. Okay. There we go. Advanced, I want Pioneer on everything. Just to make it easy. I mean, you can add, like you can play Pioneer, or you can play Trailblazer, Vanquisher if you want more difficult resources, or Trailblazer a little bit less resources. Same way with the wildlife raiders. You can choose separately on these, but I'm going to go all pioneer. Okay, for the seed, I've got a seed picked out. I've been watching Raptor play, and he's got a really good seed on this map, so I think I'm going to go with that. So let me type that in. 3D 822465866. Another good thing about this map, this game, is if you start a game and you don't like the way that map is laid out, you can always re-roll it and hope it comes out a little bit better. Or you can re-roll the seed. But let's get started. And there is a lot you can do in this game. For early access, there's a lot you can do.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
I do like that intro. Okay. The first time you load in does take a while. After that, it goes a little bit faster. But the first load, especially if you're doing a large map like I am, it does take a little bit of time to do. The tip is hunters won't attack wild boar by themselves, but you can directly control multiple hunters and or villagers to take down a boar. Yeah, you can send villagers where you want them to go. You can have them do exactly what you want them to do. It's very, very nice. The game hasn't been out very long, but there's already been a few patches, a few things added, changed. I think right now they're having a trouble with the livestock barn or the cow barn, but they'll get it fixed. But the farming is very, very detailed. You just don't plop down a piece of ground or a piece of farm and say, plant this, plant that. No, it's a lot more detailed. The graphics are great. So far, it seems like it's really a good, for this type of game, it's kind of makes you think of Banished. That's what most people say. I haven't ever played Banished, but the older games, Banished, Austria. There's several city building games like that. They say it reminds them a little bit of Anno. Now I have played Anno, but I played the I think the first time it came out, the original Anno. I haven't played any of the new maps or new additions that they've come out with. I haven't ever tried those, but and yeah, it's got a little bit of Anno in it. I can see that. Looks like it's almost done. But like I say, the first time you load in, it does take a while because it's loading all the map information. Since it's all new. Come on, come on. Especially my internet is not the greatest in the world. I had to buy a new router because the other one wouldn't connect anymore because the internet kept starting and stopping and all that stuff. So I haven't got it set up exactly the way I want it yet. Okay, we've finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Alright, let's go. That is our town center, but first I want to kind of look around a little bit, see what we have. And we do have the fog of war, but don't worry, you can explore. The only thing I don't like is whenever your mouse cuts over to the edge of the screen. I mean, some people like that, but I don't. Okay, we've got some water there. Got greens. Do we have a good fishing spot? Looks like we've got one over there. Looks like a good fishing spot. Plenty of stone. Got deer. A lot of greens, which is good. Little mini forest over here. Got plenty of stone. Okay, this right here, that is temporary. We were having a problem getting stone because the stones do not respawn like the trees do. So they put that in as a stopgap measure. So you'll have plenty of stone. More water over here. Yeah. Looks good to me. Now I just have to figure out where I want to put my... Do I want to put it right here by the mountain? Is there a fishing area over here? Way over there. What's back over here? Okay. Bird's nest. Do I want... Got willow over here, which we probably need. Uh-oh. What do I got there? Clay deposit. Okay. I saw something walking over here. Where'd it go? Mushrooms. Boars. That's water, but it isn't uncovered yet. Need to find a good spot. Think over here is going to be it. Yeah. Got blueberry bushes, willows, hawthorns, greens. I'm always looking at the food. Deer. Alright. This area looks good to me. So let's put down tab to rotate. Rotates your buildings. Let's put it right there. Alright. I will be going on normal speed. I do not speed. In fact, you can turn this down to half speed and have them move in slow motion. But that's just a hair too slow. I do like to watch them move. But you can get down pretty close. WASD moves you around. Holding down the middle mouse button rotates the camera. Okay, I need to... You can either go over here and harvest, use this button to harvest resources, or you can use a hotkey of H for harvest. You can harvest trees, stones, bushes, and berries. If you just want to harvest trees, uncheck these. You just want stones, you can uncheck everything else. But I usually tend to okay, go like that, just kind of get some of this stuff going. You got a storage wagon over here. It's kind of neat, but you want to get storage built pretty soon. First thing you do, you can't do anything till you get this thing built. I need some stones, so let's go ahead and get that over there to start with. We've got that piece going. But let's get this built. I don't know if I can build roads yet or not. Yes, I can. Alright. Okay, I want to go there. Just left clicking and right clicking like that road. Let's go a little bit further this way, and they will build my roads for me. And let's build another road over here. go. Okay, we've got this up and running. First thing I want to build, let's see, where do I want to build it? Alright, first thing I need to figure out which side I want my residential on, which side I want my other stuff on. Let us do residential back this way. So let's go with another road. First, I'm going to move this. No, I don't want that. Click on the wagon. That's your storage wagon. Click on this wheel to move it. And let's put it right over there. Get it out of my way. Okay. Now I want to build a road. There. And I want to build another road there. And then I want to go there. Okay, first thing I want to do is build a well. And that will be under food. No. Amenities. You got amenities, storage, food production, resources, and there is my well. I want to put my well, pardon me, right there. Okay. And I want to make that a priority. So you just click on it, hit priority. I want that built first. Then over here, I want to build resources. I need a firewood splitter. Yeah, on that road is fine. And now I need let's go with housing. And I am going to build these houses here, the shelters. And most of them have a little arrow. And use tab. Rocks in my way. Well, that's okay. I'll do it over here. There's one. Hey, we're gonna have to move him again. back to building. Two. And tab to rotate. Okay. Right. Let's delete this. I think I've got it turned the wrong way. They'll come back and they'll pick up the stuff. Okay. Let's try that again. And tab. There we go. Right there. Okay. Desirability isn't going to be much right now. But at least it gets them off in a house. Alright, now over here, I'm going to keep building. Let's stop hitting that edge. I want food production. First thing I want is hunter. We're going to put him, let's put him right there. And go back to building. I need a forager shack. I'm going to put her down here on the end. Or him. Whoever takes the job. And a fishing shack. Where is our water? It's down here, so let's put our fishing shack. Now, if you tell, you can look. Fishing productivity 130%. So, yeah. That's 130. If I face it that way, it's 120. 130 that way, 120. So let's face it that way. Invalid building placement. So, okay, does that make any difference? 110, 100, 110. Okay. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. I've got 3 right now. And I think everybody should have a home. 95%, 97% happiness. We're in tier 1. You build your tiers up, that way they do build up. Residences are stocked with food. They got water. They're almost all stocked with firewood. 3 are got medicine. Hide coats, everybody's got shoes, everybody's got clothing. Basic needs, how many are working, how many are transferring stuff, nobody's fighting yet, and I've got some idle right now. Let's look at, we've got professions. It's resources like logs or stone must be marked for harvest before laborers will collect them. The harvest menu can be enabled by toggling the harvest button on the bottom right toolbar or by pressing the H key. Yes, we know. Okay, let's go back over here where I was. Professions. What? There we go. Professions. This shows I've got one firewood splitter. I've got one forager. I've got one hunter. And the rest are builders and laborers. This is a resource storage. Shows you how much you have in stock of each thing. Happiness. They're happy with the food, they're healthy, they're all happy with their houses. Desirability is 100%, but that won't last long. They're happy with shoes. They aren't concerned about clothes yet. 100%, your villagers enjoy a good family life. So yeah, we're additional buildings. Yes, I know, but I'm not doing that at the moment. Right now, first thing I want to do is come over here and get the hunter. I just clicked on the building, then the ring, and you can move this anywhere. Now I have moved it out here, and he's going to hunt in that area. I can move it somewhere else when that gets hunted out. If I'm not getting good hunting, I can move it. Same way with the forager. Let's move her. I want to click on this ring. And where's a place with all those greens and stuff? Right in there looks good. Because there's greens, there's hawthorn, there's several things. You got an exclamation point up here. Build sites, need resources. None have been selected for harvest. Okay. That can be changed. So we go to H. Let's grab some more stuff to harvest. Got everything in there. Let's grab some more of these trees because we will be needing to chop them down eventually. So yeah. Okay. That ought to keep them busy for a minute. Let's go over here to they're working on that, so I need to put a road down here. Okay. Let's build another road under walls and roads. And there. There. Okay. And now let's click on him, and he's got the radius range too. So, productivity 80%, fish count 534. Yeah, looks like that's going to be a good place for him to start. Okay. And they're working on the roads. Chopping down the trees. Probably need to go ahead and build some more houses. Yeah. Let's do that. Am I chopping these trees down? Well, let's get those chopped down. Okay. Now I'm going to build 3 more houses. So, go down to the building menu. Housing. Try to line it up with right there, right there, right there. Okay. Now, whoop. Let me get my road built real quick, and then we will call it. Okay. There we go. But that's a start. Got a decent start. But that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank you for visiting. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a like. Leave me a comment if you're playing it. If you've seen videos, if you have any tips, tricks, advice, I need it all. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I am playing 6 different games, so there may be something in there that interests you. But most of all, I want you to have a wonderful day or evening, whichever time zone you happen to be in. And I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.